Back to COVID-related hospitalizations, one Brownsville hospital's intensive care unit now at full capacity. Channel 5's Stephanie Rosales spoke with local doctors to explain the impact of the surge they're seeing. She's live in Brownsville with more.
I'm standing outside of Valley Baptist Medical Center where doctors are having to find room for COVID patients. Now that ICU beds are at full capacity. For the time being, that room being the emergency room. Many Valley hospitals have officially reached full capacity. Valley Baptist Medical Center has had to create makeshift ICU beds outside of their actual ICUs.
And we keep on increasing the number of beds that we require as there are holes in the emergency room. And the patients who are in the emergency room are intubated that require to be in ICU beds.
Dr. Jamil Mahdi of Valley Baptist Harlingen says hospitals have seen the number of COVID patients increase since late June and that emergency centers are filling up also.
The emergency rooms have been filled also with patients who are either COVID or non-COVID.
Because the hospitals have gone up tremendously, it's hard to find beds for patients. Cameron County Health Authority Dr. James Castillo says this is just as much a staffing problem. And with everyone in the same boat, it will continue to be an ongoing struggle.
Unfortunately, if it keeps getting worse and worse, the hospitals are already at their 100% capacity. And expanding it more is going to be very challenging because everybody's experiencing this at the same time across the state.
He also says we're competing with other states for traveling nurses along the Gulf Coast where COVID surges are high. I spoke with Exceptional Healthcare in Harlingen earlier today, who told me they've also seen an increase in COVID patients for the past few weeks. Health officials say that more than 90% of those in the ICU beds are unvaccinated. And from what they've witnessed, those who are vaccinated are older or have underlying health issues. But unfortunately, it is hard to say. I also spoke with a Valley Regional Medical Center in Brownsville who told me they've been experiencing higher rates in their emergency centers and in their inpatient units, but they are currently planning to create more beds if needed and possible. In Brownsville, Stephanie Rosales, Channel 5 News at 6.